Hey!
Hello.
Okie dokes, we're back, and we are...
Is there any sound? I can't hear sound. Or
There's some.
there's some. Alright. Oh, you just said, I forgot, you had the louder sound later.
Yeah. It's... Otherwise, yeah, it gets pretty bad. So,
There's the doggy!
I knew he'd show up eventually.
What's his
back.
name again? I forgot.
We're getting there. Hang
I
on.
noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi,
It's Yogi.
who never goes out
Yogi.
unless he's on a leash.
Why did you
Park
name it
rules.
after Yogi Bear?
He's a
What the
park
heck?
ranger.
Do you have any other dogs?
I hope you're not
I'm a
suggesting I
park
train
ranger. I'm gonna
Yogi
name
to
my
run
dog
around in the
Yogi
middle
after
of the
Yogi
night
Bear,
barking
even
at
though he
attacking
looks
houses.
nothing
I
like
found
a
a
bear.
newspaper dating back to 1927 in
Oh
Sally's
well,
house.
time to confront him on
Since
that
you're kind of an expert
picture
on the history
in
of
the
Moon Lake,
newspaper and
do you
whatever.
mind if I ask you some
Oh, yeah,
questions
that.
about Mickey
Yeah.
Malone?
Oh, I should
Not at
have
all.
put my phone on silent.
That's fine.
The article mentioned that a man named William Akers used to work for Malone. Is he a relative of yours?
No. Quite a coincidence, I'll admit,
My
but no.
phone's very loud when
I
it
am in no way
vibrates.
related to the head flunky of some
At least you know it's ringing.
two-bit gangster and his
I
gang of
find it odd
thugs.
that how does this guy's relative possibly work for gangsters in like the early 1900s?
I don't know. I don't
It
even
just
I
know.
found this old picture in Sally's house.
He's
Do you know
black.
who these
That's
people
the
are?
early 1900s.
The man is Mickey
What?
Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his
That's
girlfriend,
so harsh.
Vivian Burnett, I
But
think her
it's
name
like-
was.
You're just like,
And
he's
judging by the year of
black.
that brand
But
new
it's
Ford
the
in the
early
background,
1900s.
I'd say the picture was taken
I
in
don't know.
1928.
Why were they gangsters?
She was probably as familiar
I
with
don't know,
Malone's
that's not-
house
that's very
and his dogs as
confusing.
he was. Think there's any chance she's still alive?
I don't
Tell
even
you
know
what,
my
Miss
family
Drew.
history, so
Yeah.
Why don't I go through my
Boom.
files and see what I can dig up on
all I
this
know is
mystery
I had a
woman?
big family.
I'm a busy man,
Because my
but like I always
grandmother
say,
on my
here
dad's
to
side
serve.
was one of 12.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time.
Yeah, so I
If you have
didn't
more
get to meet
questions,
all her
why don't you
siblings,
sit down
but
at the
all I
computer
know
and
is
peruse
that's
the
why
Moon
part of
Lake
my dad's
database
family
of
is really big
fascinating
because my grandma
factoids
was
that I've
part
put
of
together?
12.
What happened to
She was
Akers and
one
the
of
rest
12
of Malone's gang after he went to
siblings. That would have
prison?
been a pain.
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all
I
left
like how
and
this
went their
guy's still
separate
going
ways.
on about it. It's
Have
like,
you
I'm
gotten
so
the results
busy, I
back
can't
from that
help
water
you.
sample I
And
left
he
with
hasn't,
you?
like, moved.
I meant to call the
One.
Department
Sounds
of
like
Health
in
today
Secret
for a status
Skyline Hammer
report,
trying
but
to
frankly,
make Henrik
I've been
remember
way too
stuff. He
busy.
goes, I
Sounds
can't
like
remember.
Moon Lake could
Yeah.
use 2
You're
rangers.
asking the
If
wrong
I were in
amnesias.
charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote
I'm gonna
more
lift my
time to
hands
the
up,
acquisition
put
of
one hand
more
down.
land, and eventually
Blah,
put
blah,
Moon
bigger
Lake on the
park.
map as one of the biggest, most
Here comes
popular
another
parks
hand.
in the state.
Both hands. No hands. I love
Why
making
didn't the
other
Parks Department
movements.
buy the Malone property instead
They
of
just keep
Sally?
going.
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are
Did we
bound to
talk
think
to him
twice
about the
about
well
buying the
water?
place. The bank
Yep,
will lower
we already
its
sent that
price
in.
and
All good.
you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again,
But can't
Miss
we
Drew.
check if it's healthy or not?
Only
I'm
some
sorry,
other
I really
like,
am.
people really
It's just
want
that
to go
Sally's
do
my
that.
friend, and I'd really like to find out why
No, I
someone's
mean like
doing
right
this to
now
her.
in the
Tell you
game
what,
because I thought he
if you're
tells you
serious
if
about
it's
making
safe or
amends,
not.
There's some boxes by the
You
computer
had to send
labeled
it
with
off
dates.
though.
They're from the estate of
Oh,
a local history
That
buff.
helps.
Oh, now
She
we get to
kept
do that
everything
tour
from
with the
newspaper
dates and
clippings
stuff.
to old
Oh, I
photos
hate
to
that.
recipes for apple crisp.
Even though
She
I
put
haven't
everything
played
in
this game so
envelopes,
long, I still
then
hate
numbered
that
them by
chore.
year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by
Seriously,
year
who
with the
puts
earliest
years
date in
in Roman
front.
numerals?
Oh,
'Cause
and if you're
then I don't
rusty
even
on
think
Roman
I can, like,
numerals,
remember which
there's an
one's
entry
which.
on them in the
Especially if
computer.
you're an old
Does-
lady. It's just like,
Okay if I
you're
read
gonna
what's in the
remember Roman
envelopes?
numerals?
Don't go
And
reading
then you mix
anything
them
until
up.
you're through. Or take
He
my
puts
word
files
for
in
it. You'll
Roman
never
numerals.
get
That's a
finished.
person.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Just
What?
use pictures.
Okay. So, yep.
I still don't understand why the skunk is their mascot.
Whatever.
Let's
We need
see.
an animal.
Jeff said the
Here we go.
envelope with the earliest date goes
Oh,
down
boy.
in the front of each box.
Already making me dizzy.
So, the fun thing about this puzzle is that I think you have to move around like 5 of them.
I always need to look at a picture. Because I forget whenever I do it myself, I always forget how to do it.
Yeah.
The puzzles. So I have to like look back at my notes.
But seriously, this is a lot easier than I think they make it out to be.
Yeah.
So it's like you move that one and then... Yeah, it's just a strain on your eyes. It's like they're all the
Now
frickin'
that they're all
same.
sorted, I can do some
Oh, there,
reading.
done. It's like, what? That's it.
Why do I feel like it took forever though?
So we have.
She's a drag queen.
No, she just steals treasure from the bottom of the lake. Because it washed a Septic's Roadshow.
A golden toilet.
I guess. It's on
Ew,
PBS.
I don't understand how people find that fascinating to have a solid gold toilet in your house.
If you're rich, you can do anything.
Yeah, but if I was rich, I wouldn't buy a solid gold toilet because I know someone would want to use that, and I would be like going, no.
It's gold, yeah, but then it just sits around. It's like a trophy. I don't know. I wonder if is this Making Malone guy real? He sounds real. I'd have to look him up.
I want to know if we're ever going to meet Sunny June because I feel like we're going to work on a mystery with Sunny June.
Maybe.
I have a gut feeling because if he keeps on showing up in so many games and we never meet him and all these other people meet him.
I guess one thing coming up here is this Waldo Mathias name. I can't tell what the frick he did, but I assume that's important for later. Whatever.
You're back.
We're done.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're
Thank you,
surprised.
Miss Drew.
Seriously,
And to show
we were
my
gone for like 2
gratitude,
minutes.
I've got something for you.
It doesn't involve Roman
like last year in
numerals,
the
does
Blue
it?
Canyon,
No,
if you, like,
it's an honorary
leave
Junior
the
Park
leaf
Ranger
of
pin.
oh my gosh, we got
I keep
a
them on
token.
hand so
No,
I
it's
can
just a
give them out
pin.
to
It's a
children
pin
whom
for
I see
children.
demonstrating
And he's like,
respect
you
for
did
park
such
rules
a
and
good job.
regulations.
You get to
A
put
little
this
bit
on
of
your
positive
shirt and show it
reinforcement.
off to like
Good job,
Unfortunately,
little
I
girl.
yeah.
don't get to give them out that
Job.
often.
Oh, gee,
Good
thanks,
job,
Stranger
little
Acres.
girl.
Nancy's just
Thanks
thrilled
for
that
all
she
your
got
help.
a
Not a
frickin'
problem.
pin. Thank goodness it actually comes in handy later. But
Wouldn't Nancy be like 18 or 19 in this game?
Yes.
They never really determine her age.
I always assume it's 18 through like maybe 21.
She's 21, what?
I'm saying that's like probably as high as it could get. But she freaking travels all over the place by herself. Like,
I think she's like 20 maybe in the newest games. I don't know.
Nice
Or she's
Junior
still
Park
19.
she
Ranger
just doesn't
pin.
age.
You must
Oh,
really
crud,
be
she's
on
already
Acres'
laughing at
good
us with the
side.
pin.
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey
Hey, we're
Malone.
making fun
It
of the
really
pin.
got my
Yes,
curiosity going.
No wonder
What else
people
can you
post
tell me
good
about
things
him?
around
Person
here.
you
All
should
get
talk
a
to is
pin.
Jeff Akers. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger
I was gonna
station of
say
his.
something.
How do I get to the
crap.
museum?
Just up Lake from
I was
Sally's
talking
on the east
about in
side.
last year in the Blue Canyon.
Guess I'll see you
if
later.
you talk to
You
Frank and
betcha.
Joe, and you go away, and then you go back to them like a second later, and they go back already.
Oh, like they actually know what's going on instead of like, hey, I haven't seen you in like a year. Because that happens sometimes. Oh, I remember doing that before, where I like sometimes you can anger the characters and like go away, and then if you like leap like maybe one second and go back, they'll be like, I'm sorry. It's like, wow, that was quick.
A lot of the characters are bipolar in the games.
A little bit.
Like in Ghost of Thornton Hall, they're just going, leave!
I'm pretty sure it was that one. Oh, we can actually, yeah, use this door now. Thank goodness. Took a while.
What is behind this door?
I forget.
Oh, wait.
It's just I think that's yet just the back that
I
we
think
came
it's
in earlier.
under the rotten floorboards.
Yep.
Watch your step. Why did we go in here? Wait, what are we
There's something in
looking
here.
for?
I'm trying to find something, I'm sure. And oh, there it is. Oh, see that freaking like outline on the wall? I kept missing that.
Really hard to miss.
Well, I mean, if you're not looking for it. I think there's another outline on the wall over like somewhere else, like whatever.
Did the game freeze?
Nope.
Oh.
It seemed like it. What is?
It could be mice making that sound.
Oh, great.
Let's crack it open.
It looks
Yeah,
like a
that's
tiny
what the pin's
hole.
for.
Oh, I was like,
What's
what
the
are you doing with
combination?
the pin?
Yeah, you gotta stick it in there. And Nancy's like, oh my gosh, is that a tiny hole? Like, what the heck else could it be? Whatever. So you gotta use all the...
No, Nancy, it's an eyeball.
I don't know. You gotta use all the... like the... stuff on that sheet that was on here. There.
Can we look at it?
That's all you get, is like all the
We can't even
crossed out...
zoom in. That's stupid.
No. It's something about all like the worst days in this guy's life or something, and it's the stick it in the combination or something. Whatever. I just put in numbers and called it a day.
2.
Although I can't figure out the frickin' safe because they're like 2 buttons. Actually, there are 3 buttons. Nope, never mind. I thought the one on the left was a button.
No.
Nope. Hang on. It's just the pointer.
What do we need the pin for, though?
You just gotta stick it in the hole. Oh, there they are.
It's mice.
And Nancy will get diseases if she like
Better
goes
be
in there.
careful, dear mice.
She will.
She will. It won't let you. It's like, oh, the mice will like poop on you or something. And then
Wait,
you'll
she's not allowed to grab the thing?
right.
Can't you use the gloves?
Yeah, I get there eventually. That's the point. Actually, I think I do that right now. There we go.
Oh, good.
Yep, it works. Oh, the William Akers. His
Speak
journal's
easy.
in here.
I can't read that.
Whatever. It's actually really nice handwriting.
Joe Akers?
Better than
Emily
mine.
said Jeff Akers' father was named Joe.
And there we find out
Maybe
that
Jeff
yes,
is
William
related to
Akers
William
is
Akers
related
after
to
all.
Jeff Akers, and Jeff is just a lying whatever he is, park ranger. And then we have, well, fun, more journal stuff. You know what? I never sit through and read all this stuff because I just like. There's always a puzzle involved.
The
when there's a
dogs will
journal.
lead the way.
I feel like another
I
person
wonder what that
does.
means.
Another person that sits through and reads, like, the whole book.
Maybe.
Why do I keep on thinking it's Michael Gray? I don't know.
I don't know. It's just time consuming. Because most of these things are like frickin' novels, it seems like. And sometimes, like, every single page has something you need on it. It's like, why can't you put that somewhere else?
It's what? What'd you say?
I'm saying, like, these journals always have, like, a whole bunch of information in them. Like, and seriously, you have to, like, sit through. It's got things you need for, like, 20 different puzzles. It's like, why can't you put that somewhere else? I don't know, just, like... Right?
Like half the puzzles you don't need.
Sometimes. I don't know. It's always in a journal. Okay, back to confront Mr. Jeff.
You're back.
Oh no,
What do you
his
know
dog-
about a man named Joe Akers?
Now we just didn't go
Why do you
past.
ask?
No, he
I
wasn't
understand
there.
he used to
Aw.
be the deputy here.
I
So,
love the dog. The dog
According
is my
to Emily
favorite.
Griffin, Deputy Joe Akers was
So?
your father. And according to
So
the journal I
you lied.
found,
Yeah,
William
seriously.
Akers' son was named Joe. Another coincidence?
all right, all right.
Um,
William
there we
Akers was
go.
my grandfather.
We
Gone.
got him.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
It's not exactly something I'm proud of. My father
Oh.
spent his whole life trying to make people forget what my grandfather was, and trying to
back
make
to
sure
my
people who
computer.
didn't
It's
know what he
still
was never
loading.
found out. I've been doing the same thing.
What did William Akers do after Malone was arrested?
I'm afraid you're going to have to excuse me, Miss Drew. In case you've forgotten, I'm a very busy man.
You know what? We haven't forgotten. Your mind is like
I
every
apologize for my
frickin' 2 minutes.
previous behavior. As a park ranger,
Don't
I
come
strive to
now.
keep my personal feelings
He
in
was
check at all
always there, but
times.
seriously, we walked
That
away.
time I
I took
failed.
1
That's
It's my
millisecond.
duty as a public servant to try to make it up to you.
Yes,
There's
seriously.
proof.
What would you like
Like,
to know?
I'm sorry.
What can you
It's like,
tell
we
me
didn't
about the
even
gold that
walk
Malone
away.
supposedly buried on his property?
As
It
far as
wasn't
I
for,
know,
like,
it doesn't
2
exist.
seconds.
It wasn't
It's just one of those rumors people want to believe, so they do.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
First he's like, I'm busy again. It's like, I'm sorry. I was so mean. That was creepy voice.
Me?
Yeah, a little bit.
I actually know one of my friends that can imitate the Batman, the Dark Knight.
Oh,
When
jeez.
when they go, I usually don't get in cars. I don't usually get into strange cars with strange people. This isn't a car. You can like do it really well. It's very creepy.
Oh, here we go. Here.
Ew.
Yep, it's collecting time. Yay. That's actually very. If you miss like the compass stone, I
Those
think
look too
you're
rotten.
You're screwed. Like, you can go walking around picking up everything else, and you're like, well, there isn't anything left. And then it's like, did you check the compass stone? I think that's the only thing you need it for. Oh, frick, back in the forest. Oh, joy
Get
of
lost.
joys.
Chirp, chirp.
Well, it's not like we're trying to get lost. We're just trying to find rocks and wood and anything with...
A shoe! A shoe! A shoe!
Yeah, I can't pick that up.
Blue!
I don't know. I don't know why that's there or who even left that. It's like, you know what? I don't need this shoe. Whatever.
Wait, no, we didn't get a worm.
Got a beetle or something.
Are we supposed to get that?
Yeah, we just pick up anything. You seriously just have to fill the box. Oh, and you can't do it in one day. Well, I mean, like morning or evening. You have to,
Why?
I don't know, because they don't. I guess the word I want to use is like respawn. Like if you check all the rocks at least once, you'll find them all empty. Then you have to go to sleep and try again.
That is retarded.
Yeah. It's.
Chirp, chirp.
And when I don't want to find my way back out, I find my way back out and find them. No, I want to find all the rocks and the logs and whatever it is. Seriously, why couldn't we just... We gotta lift all these. Half the time you only get one. It's like, dang it!
Wait, there was another log. Oh wait, you just went to that one. Or did
Probably.
you?
See, exactly. I have no idea. Who knows? Like,
You went to that rock.
I know. But seriously, I think it looks like every other rock. Well, some other rocks.
I hate this part because I can't find anything. Oh, ew.
I forget how many we need. We're at 6 now.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate bugs.
This part's just full of them. I wonder how long it takes for me to just get angry and just give up and go to sleep. We'll see. We'll see.
It's not gonna help. Wait, no, wait, did we take a picture of that?
I think we have to get the bugs to get the camouflage. So, no, we
But
could
did
not.
we take a picture of that bird?
That's why we need the camouflage.
We just had a picture of it.
Not that one.
We didn't take a picture, but it was standing right there.
Yeah, but it flies away when you try to take a picture.
Ugh.
Because the game's just like, you know what, you need to do more work.
Camouflage.
It's gonna be tedious, and it's gonna be disappointing, but it's work, so do it.
Just do it.
Made it all the way over here. Oh, no, what? There's actually a rock in front. Yep, there it is. And there's nothing underneath.
All that work.
Frickin'.
We can't lift up that stump.
Nope. If only. Nancy isn't quite that awesome. And I'm sure I've checked that rock. Actually, probably not. It's probably a different rock that's exactly the same shape.
Were you kind of shocked in Captive's Curse how they kind of added a bit of boyfriend-girlfriend drama between Ned and Nancy?
That lasted for what, like 5 minutes?
It depends of how long you want the agony to last.
Oh, I think we chose, like, right away. It's like, fix this now!
This is heartbreaking.
Seriously, who else was Nancy gonna go out with?
Ouch.
I'm just saying, there's no other guys in the
her.
Nancy Drew series. Like,
What?
there just aren't any other guys except the Hardy Boys, and you can't choose between them.
Ugh.
It's like, it's just, there aren't any other guys except, like in...
The guys we meet in games have Fancy Nancy, but
Right.
like in Phantom of Venice, Colin.
Oh, yeah, that'd be it, I guess. And I don't know what happened to Colin, I forget. He just kind of left.
He disappeared. He gave us food poisoning.
Yeah.
What happened? I'm trying to think.
He was British, though, so everything's cool. And, yep, there's the sleep, and we have to go back to collecting bugs.
I forgot I was hanging out with my friend tomorrow. Oops.
Well, you remembered, so, oh, jeez.
She texted me.
It was close enough.
My game's still loading. It's sad.
Just like this part. Oh, see, now you can find, like, glowworms and stuff, so... Yeah. Most of the rocks still don't have anything underneath them because...
Even if you open it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's not underneath the first time, it's not going to be there the second time.
No, but there was a couple other guys in other games that the guys felt fancied Nancy.
Yeah,
Nancy.
God.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna bother me because I
You'd have to go through all of them. I mean, there's...
everything. Oh yeah, Secret Team killed Daryl Gray.
Okay.
Wasn't that his name?
I
The
don't
diner
remember.
dude.
I don't remember. That game wasn't very memorable for me. Mostly because it was short.
It was, but that's what I remember.
I only remember at least in the
The what?
remastered, at least in the remastered version, the only guy I remember is the one with the striped shirt. That's the bad guy in the end.
Oh yeah, when he has the gun.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, this is a Nancy Drew game, man. You need to have like a stick
had
or
a gun.
something, or like a.
They had a gun in the original, but Nancy
Right.
shot that gun.
It's like, that's not coming up again.
It's weird, Nancy. They actually allow Nancy to shoot the gun in the original one.
I know, it's like, it never comes up again. I guess someone complained. It's like, why is Nancy shooting people? What is the next game going to be, like a Doom remake?
People.
Seriously,
But
though,
then
that's
all of a
really
sudden they did
intense.
it vice versa, and had Nancy not have the gun. But that was a funny security system they had.
Yeah, seriously, there's kind of a silly way to redo it, just so there's like no Nancy violence. Although she like beats people up sometimes, she just can't shoot them, because that would be bad.
No, the only reason why I can understand the remaster is because of bad animation.
Well, that and it's frickin' 2 discs. And,
yeah.
I mean, just like way different from any of the Nancy Drew games. Other ones.
I understand if you need 2 discs to install. I understand that, but I want 1 disc, like for the whole game.
Or at least have it so like you have 1 disc for the first half and 1 for the second, not like frickin' switch them all every time you go into a different building.
It depends how long the game is.
Yeah. They should still try to remaster Stay Tuned for Danger, because...
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Because they stopped selling it, or... I think.
Discontinued.
New versions
unless,
are... Like,
unless you can go on eBay.
Well, Amazon still sells, like, new games in original casing for $60. If you want to, like, keep it in the original package. Otherwise, open ones are, like, $4.
You can get Stay Tuned for Danger.
I'm thinking, I want to. Although it would be like a 1-part episode. Walkthrough.
Still, it's a good game.
Oh, yeah. It'd finally make Ransom of the 7 Ships make sense, too. Seriously, that was so anticlimactic when we saw the bad guys. Like, ha! I was from the second game! And we're like, we didn't play it, sorry. We don't know who you are. So...
I remember when I was watching Michael Gray's video on that, he actually went back to the clip of who the guy really was in Stay Tuned for Danger. So, I thought that was actually in the game, and then...
It's like, remember me! I'm this guy! Game footage!
No, but everyone kind of knew it was the beach bum.
Well, there was no other person! It wasn't like
George couldn't have done it, what the heck?
It wasn't like a ghost! Or, I don't know, like some guy in a helicopter over the island. That's like, I've been watching you the whole time.
The whole time. Disappointing endings in Nancy Drew games. Ransom of the 7 Ships and The Haunting of Castle Malloy.
Yeah.
And Ghost of Thornton Hall.
But are we done with the collecting bugs? I don't know. I can't really...
I hate the Nancy Drew games where there's, like, nobody that did it.
Yeah. It's like,
how's the bird watching coming along?
Bad guy.
Mickey Malone supposedly buried a bunch of stolen gold bars on
Was
his
someone
property
really
way back
behind
in the
it in Ghost
20s.
of Thornton
Did you
Hall?
know
I'm so
that?
confused.
That's interesting.
Claire behind it?
I don't much care,
She was
but it's
behind the
interesting.
original fire.
Ever hear of
and
a
that's about
man
it.
named William Akers?
I know an extremely annoying park
But the
ranger
whole,
named Jeff
thing we were
Akers,
supposed to
but
do
I've
was
never heard of any
find
William Akers.
Jesselyn.
See
Once
you in
we
a
found
while.
her, we had to
Just
do more stuff.
remember, Eyes
Right,
open,
because
mouth shut.
and of course all the ghost stuff that you thought was behind, like one person was behind it, like Scooby-Doo kind of thing. No, it was freaking
Harper and Jocelyn.
well, the whole ghost stuff all came from like mysterious gas. It's like, no, no, no.
Oh
This,
yeah, I forgot
Those
that.
yeah,
look too
they
rotten.
use like, if you've ever played Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box, is the one.
But
That's
I didn't understand, how did it become full image if like that wasn't really her though?
right. If it was nobody, who cares? It's like just needing an excuse to make the ghosts come up.
And Ghost and the haunting of Castle Malloy, that was also a disappointing ending because no one did it.
Right, it's just some old chick. It's like, it was me. It's like, but it wasn't. You didn't
And she
even
goes into a
try.
nursing home at the end. I'm just going, okay, I like them. I like bad guys in this.
I know Nancy needs to put someone in jail at the end of the game, and then it's funny when they come back later. Although that's only happened once. Although I think it should happen again.
Well, he didn't get arrested because remember he ran off in Ransom and the Seven Ships. The dude ran off again.
That's ball. Yeah, I forget. That game wasn't very great.
I thought we were gonna meet more people besides George. Like George would kidnap her own cousin.
That'd be one heck of a twist.
Plot twist. Yes, Nancy, I did it.
And I'm also your sister. Dun dun dun.
Yes.
Oh well, back to more bugs, because I think I'm like one short. And seriously, if you miss one, I'm pretty sure it's like in one specific spot. Like, I don't know if this is random or not, it might be, but if it's not, it's like frickin'... But seriously, even if it is random, there's gonna be like one rock that you didn't turn over, and that's where the last bug is. Either in the morning or the night, so... You better hope you choose the right time, too.
Shoo. I really hope they don't make the new game cheesy. I feel like it's gonna be partially cheesy. Because of the whole Silent Hill trailer of going, the accident wasn't real. Mom?
I don't know. I don't really think I'd mind. I want it to be like Phantom of Venice, where Nancy's just, like, she does awesome things that are like spy things, and it'll be like super spy things, and especially this next one.
Where is the game taking place?
Scotland.
Dublin?
Scotland.
Scotland. I thought you said Dublin.
Close. But seriously, yeah, so it's like completely James Bond. There it was. There was the last worm. It was under that rock.
So it's like it's a mixture of Nancy Drew / James Bond?
Essentially.
Well, you just sound like a duck there because I just heard.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so that's basically it for this episode. We have like 1 minute left, but I don't.
Just gonna pour water.
I hit it twice for some reason. We're just gonna use up all the water here. Sally doesn't need it for her whatever.
Sally left.
I know,
and
seriously.
it didn't even overflow.
Yeah, like ta-da! Here, so we're gonna go back to Am's and whatever. Alright, give her all the bugs.
Her name.
Well, it's in the name of the store, so.
Hey, Nancy, how's the date finally coming along?
Got him right here.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal. Here you go.
Mom,
Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding
up?
up?
Like going,
Do you know anything about the gold that Mickey Malone supposedly buried somewhere on his property?
All I got to say about it is, if there really was a bunch of gold buried somewhere and nobody ever found it, it's for darn sure nobody ever will. Not with them dogs up there.
So we got
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
We got the camouflage. We got... Yeah, that's it.
Didn't she get grabbed by a tornado or something like that?
Something like that. I don't remember. That was like the first Nancy Drew like actual series game I think we did on the new channel.
Oh, it's done.
Yep, it is. Bye.
Bye.